there's only one thing worse than being talked about, and that's not being talked about.
If there's some people out there that say, "Oh, you know, I'm having some original thoughts around this. I want to be seen as a thought leader." What would you say is the best way for them to get their message out there?
Again, interesting question. It's the usual methods. So absolutely, you know, writing a book helps because the book gives you credibility. Okay. It's social media, etc. When I first started doing this stuff, what I realized was that, and this was before I'd even written the first book. Okay. What I actually realized was that I was a expert or a guru on customer experience. But here's the interesting bit, but nobody knew that I was. So in other words, I thought I knew a lot of stuff about it, okay? But the reality is that nobody knew that I knew a lot of stuff about it. Now, the interesting thing is that what that then implies is that what you've got to think about is how you communicate, okay? And therefore, you've got to actually start to show people that you are. And that comes in the videos, the blogs, the webinars, the speaking at conferences, the social media, and all those other things. And you know, I love I've always lived by an Oscar Wilde phrase, which is, "There's only one thing worse than being talked about, and that's not being talked about." So you know, at the end of the day, what you've got to do is you've got to put yourself out in as many channels as possible. And when people start repeating and copying your blogs, then I take that as a compliment, because you know, mimicry is the highest form of flattery, basically.